Hello students, I am solving class 9 science chapter 1 matter in our surrounding, and already I have completed the topic like physical nature of matter, and we are in the topic characteristics of particle of matter. In this we have completed the points like particle of matter have space between them and particle of matter are continuously moving, and whatever activities were there in this topic, those all activities we have completed. And now we are going to move with the next point, that is the next characteristics, that is particle of matter attract each other. So let's start with the topic, that is 1.2.3 particle of matter attract each other. In this topic we have to study some of the activities, and with the help of these activities we are going to study this point. So activity 1.6, according to your NCERT book, make 4 groups and form human chains as suggested. So here we are going to prepare 4 groups. So we are going to prepare 4 groups of human as suggested. So see the first point, according to these points we have to make 4 groups. So first one, the first group should hold each other form each other from the back and lock arms like Idu-Mishi dancers. So here we are going to prepare a group in which every person should hold the hand from the back side, and this is the dance form that is called Idu-Mishi dance form. So this is the first group. Now in the second group, what we are going to do, the second group should hold hands to form human chain. So in the first group, we are going to hold it hands from the back side. Remember, we are going to hold the hand from the back side. And in the second group, we are going to hold the hands not from the back side, just we are going to hold the hands side by side. Remember, side by side. So this is the second group. Now, the third group, you can see here, the third group should form a chain by touching each other with only their fingertips. So see here, in the third group, we are going to prepare a chain just by touching each other with their fingertips. We are not at all going to hold the hands. We are not just we are going to touch means going to make a group by touching the fingers each other. Now, the fourth group of students should run around and try to break the 3 human chains. So first chain where all the people are holding their hands from the back side. Second chain where all the people, all the students are holding their hand side by side. And in the third group, here the students are touching each other with their tip of the finger. And now the fourth group, group of students, this group is going to break these chains. That is the first, second, and third. So the fourth group will try to run around these all the groups and try to break the chain and convert into small groups. So this is the activity. I hope you have understood. Now, what is the observation? The first group locking arms tightly. So as I told, in the first group, all the students are holding their hand from the back side. And because they're holding their hand from the back side, it is nothing but like you have prepared a lock in the chain, which is very difficult to break. So the fourth group students cannot break the chain which is prepared by holding the hands from the back side, because it is tightly held together. The second group, which is holding hands just side by side, can be broken with some of the efforts. So if we give some of the effort to the second group where just we are holding the hands, like imagine this is the first hand, then this is the second hand, then again this is the first hand, then the second hand. So here just we are holding the hand from the front side. If we give little bit of effort on this, easily we can break this chain. So in case of first group, we are holding the hand from the back side. Therefore, this locking system will make this group very strong. But the second group locking system is little bit weak. The third group, touching fingertips, is very easy to break. So in the third group, just we are connecting each other by touching the fingertips. Here there is not at all any locking system. Just by pushing one another, we can easily break the chain which is formed by the third group. So this was the observation. Now what is the conclusion we can do based on this? This activity shows that particles of matter attract each other. The strength of attraction between particles is different in different substances. So what the conclusion is? Every particle in the matter have attraction in between. Remember this. What the conclusion? This shows that in a matter, every particle attract each other, and this attraction is not same in all the matters. Depending on the matter, depending on the substances, this attraction is different. In some of the substances, the attraction is more. They are held very tightly. The particles will attract each other very strongly, like the first group. There are some of the substances in which this attraction is little bit weak, which can be broken by some external force, like the second chain. And in some of the substances, these particles have very less attraction, or we can say there is a weak attraction which can be easily broken, like liquids or gases. So this is the conclusion we can do based on this activity. I hope you understood this activity. Now we are going to move with the next activity. Now the next activity, that is activity 1.7, this is also we are going to do to show that the particles of matter attract each other. So what are the material required for this? We require iron nail actually, we require chalk piece, and we require rubber band. So we have taken three different substances: iron nail, chalk piece and rubber band. Now procedure. First, try to break an iron nail by hitting it with the hammer. So take that iron nail and hit it with the hammer. So try to hit it with the hammer. This is the first procedure which you are going to do with the iron nail. Second, try to break piece of a chalk with your hand. So take the piece of a chalk and try to break it with your hand. Hold it here with the one hand, hold it here with the another hand, and try to break from here. Then the third one, try to stretch a rubber band. So take one rubber band, hold it here with the one hand, hold here with the other hand, and here you have to pull it at the opposite sides. So here stretch the rubber band. So these are the three activities which three procedures we are going to do with iron nail, chalk piece and rubber band. I'll repeat once again. Iron nail, what you have to do? You have to break it or hit it with a hammer. And in case of chalk, hold the chalk in the hand and try to break it with your hand. Third one, hold this rubber band in your hand and try to stretch it. So move it with the opposite sides, pull it at the opposite side and try to stretch it. So this is the procedure. What observations we can do based on this? In case of iron nail, see the first one, the iron nail is very difficult to break. So with the help of hammer, we cannot break or we cannot press this iron nail. That is the first observation. Second, chalk piece breaks easily. So as we all know, if you hold the chalk in hand, in both the hands, and if you try to break it, we can easily break the chalk. We can easily break the chalk into two different pieces. Third one, the rubber band stretches easily but does not break quickly. So we all have seen, if you take a rubber band and stretch it, if you pull it at the opposite side, it gets stretched and the size of the rubber band increases. And this can be done very easily, but we cannot break the rubber band. We can just stretch it, we cannot break it like chalk. And what are the conclusions we can do based on this? Particle in matter attract each other. So you can see here iron nail. We cannot break the iron nail. Why we cannot break the iron nail? Because whatever particles are present in this iron nail, all are holding each other. There is a attraction. If this is one particle, if this is another particle, they have the attraction between each other. This particle is not leaving the another particle, and this particle is not leaving this first particle. So they both are stick to each other. They are holding with a strong force. That is the first point. Second, The strength of attraction between particles is different in different substances. Yes, chalk also has the attraction. Chalk particles also have the attraction. Even the rubber band particles also have the attraction. But if you see, we can stretch the rubber band. We can increase the length of this rubber band. We can break the chalk and we cannot cut this iron nail. Means what? The attraction in the particles of iron nail is very high. The attraction in the rubber band is, compared to iron nail, it is less. And the attraction between the particle in chalk, it is very less. That's why we can break the chalk into two pieces. Even we can break these pieces and make four pieces. So this shows that strength, every particle in the matter has attraction, and the strength of attraction between the particles is different in different substances. Third conclusion, in solids like iron, the force of attraction is very strong. So in case of iron nail, we can see the force of attraction is very, very strong. So this was the activity 1.7. Now we'll see the next activity. Now we will see activity 1.7, which is also we are going to do to show that the particles of matter attract each other. Materials required are a bowl or container and water. So we want two material. One is bowl, water. So procedure, take some water in a bowl or a container. So take one container, and in this container we are going to take water. So imagine this is the water we have taken in the container. Now the next point is, place the container on the table. So take this container and keep it on the table. So imagine this is the table on which I have placed this container. Now the next point. Try to cut the surface of water with your fingers by moving your finger across the surface. Means what you have to do, you have to put your hand into this beaker and try to move your hand in the water and try to break this water into pieces. Next, observe what happens to the water surface. This is the procedure. I hope you understood the procedure, which was very easy. Now observation. The surface of water cannot be cut permanently. So you have seen when we move our hand in the water, water will start flowing. But you cannot see that water has been got cut and separated into two pieces like a chalk. When we take a chalk and if you break it from here, we can easily see two pieces. Even if you break this chalk, you can see easily four pieces. Even if you take a hammer and if you hit this chalk, you will get powder. You can get small crystals of this chalk. You can see separately all the crystals of this chalk. But in case of water, if you move your hand, water will move, but you cannot see that water has been broken into small pieces like this chalk. Then when the finger passes through the water, immediately joins back together. So once you put your hand, you may see that if you put your hand here, you may see that this water has got separated here and this water has got separated here. But when you remove your hand, again the water will get immediately joined. Then what is the conclusion based on this? The particle of water attracts each other. So when you remove your hand, again you can see water has got joined because the particles present in the water, they have attraction towards each other. They attract towards each other and then remain together. Because of this force of attraction, the water particles remains together, so the surface does not stay separated. Very easy. Because of this force of attraction, this particle will attract the another particle, this particle will attract the another particle, and because of this force, water will remain together. This shows that particles of matter have intermolecular forces of attraction. So these all activities shows that you take any matter, but in that matter, whatever particles we have, these all particles will have some type of intermolecular forces. So this particle will attract the another particle. This particle, these two can attract this particle. These three can attract the another particle, and like this, there will be one internal force of attraction present in this all the particles. So with these all the activities, we have proved that particles of matter attract each other. I hope you understood the explanation. whatever just now I have explained all the activities. Make the notes of these all. I hope you will like the video. Share my video with your friends, and if you are not yet subscribed my channel, please consider subscribing my channel. Thank you so much.